Northern Cape, voting stations have remained fairly quiet in Galeshewe area. Let's get an update from our reporter Linda Mnisi, who joins us from there now. A lonely looking street where you are, say, for that one uncle behind you, Linda. What is happening where you are?
Well, the situation has been like this for most of the day, Duduzile. If you drive around the Galeshewe area, which is where mostly the issues are, you see quite lonely voting stations, and a few people here and there. But if you go into the townships where the house visits or the home visits are happening, that's where you get a sense of the people that are voting, and they're quite vocal about what is happening in their areas, because in certain instances the problems are right at their doorstep, so they're able to speak about those issues and then make their votes. IEC officials as well as party agents have also had a somewhat of a difficult morning in terms of navigating through the streets of this township. It's one of the oldest townships in the Salt Blackie municipality, and there are a lot of issues, including issues of roads, issues around water, sewage spillage in many areas in this township. You find that there's a lot of sewage on the road, and you often have to drive around. So the people that are voting in their homes are voting right in front of their problems. Perhaps one can see that also as one last reminder of why exactly they are voting. The station that you see behind me has also been very quiet. I mean, I think over the last 10 minutes we just saw 2 people walking in, and this is despite this area or this municipality having around 17,600 people that have registered to vote this weekend. You speak to the political parties and the people that are contesting in this in these local government elections, and they tell you that when they go into the houses, they find that a lot of the people that have registered are young people who are postponing it to perhaps tomorrow, because if you also look around, there's a lot of activity that is happening on the ground.
People are voting in front of their problems. What sense are you getting in terms of the change that they want, right? So which party appeals to them, as political parties in the past 8 weeks have been in full force trying to convince voters that they would be the one to bring that much needed change?
What we've been able to witness over the past couple of weeks since we've been here to Duzile is the fact that, people are being awakened to the different ways in which they can cast their votes. The issue around traditional voting or traditional political parties is an issue that they're very tired of. You speak to, certain communities where community or service delivery forums have been formed. They're supporting those because these are the people that have been promising that they will be accountable to the communities and not necessarily serving the political parties. So there is a greater sense of people really trying to give those a chance. They speak a lot about the ward councillors that have been in power for the past 5 years, saying that although they've had an interaction with them, there seems to be no follow-up or fixing of their issues. You'll remember also the issue around independent candidates, some of them breaking out of the traditional political parties. We saw during the week the ANC handing out letters to those who are now contesting as independent members, saying that mandate comes from the community that they live in, because it is the community that has nominated them to contest in the upcoming local government elections.
Linda